American author and motivational speaker, Kenneth Blanchard. There is a difference between interest and commitment. When you are interested in doing something, you do it only when it's convenient. When you are committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the virtual awards rights for the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers. Today, we shall be meeting truly committed individuals who rose above challenges in the name of public service.
At this moment, we invite everyone for the invocation, which will be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Let us bow our heads, place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Our Heavenly Father, we come before you today with humble hearts and with gratefulness for all the wonders and blessings you have showered upon us. Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today in this important event. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be in this momentous event. May you bestow your guidance and blessings on this event so that we can enjoy and appreciate the significance in our lives. Bless everyone present today that each may be able to share what he or she has for your glory and honor. Truly, discipline, perseverance, and determination to excel are instilled in us abundantly. This is not about ranking oneself among bests, but this is about the humble heart of a person who is able to see how blessed he is despite the odds and difficulties along the way. Lord, we acknowledge that everything comes from you, the God who orchestrates every second of our lives so perfectly. Because of his great love for us, all the praises and awards that we will receive today are meant to be given back to you. It is because of your grace and your guidance that we have come this far. Whatever is set before us, we give all the glory back to you. May this event be a success through your intervention. We ask all of this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manluluping, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa paglayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitindig, luman ang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo, ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Good afternoon once again. Before we proceed, allow us to introduce ourselves. I am Attorney Neil Jan Emorada, Special Investigator 4.
And I am Jill Iturralde, Senior Human Resource Specialist. Since March 2020, during the onset of the pandemic due to coronavirus disease up to the present time, our way of life has changed. Both our personal and professional lives undergone major transitions. But despite the adversities, civil servants remain steadfast in delivering services with excellence and integrity.
Indeed, this year's awardees are embodiment of great civil servants who are worthy of emulation and recognition. For the second time, the Civil Service Commission, Regional Office 5, deemed it fitting to conduct a virtual awards rites to showcase the accomplishments of the awardees and its impact on society.
And now, let us welcome our ever dynamic and agile Director for Attorney Daisy Punsalan Bragais for her welcome message.
My fellow civil servants in the Bicol region, I stand here today for the first time as the Civil Service Commission Regional Office 5's Regional Director, honoring the regional winners in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers. We have been witnesses to the negative news reports hurled against government officials and employees. Complaints on inefficiency and incompetence abound in social media. These news reports shape public opinion and paint an undesirable picture in the young generation. But are those news reports representative of the 1.7 million civil servants in the country? The question we ask today is not whether government is inefficient or ineffective in delivering public services, but whether we give enough credit and acknowledgement to the civil servants who continuously report for work to provide the services of their respective offices amidst the raging pandemic. Whether we give them a smile or thank you for braving the threat of COVID-19 in the name of public service. Government workers are no less productive than when this pandemic began. Our minds are no less innovative during this time when digital transformation was accelerated, pushing us to embrace new ways of doing things which we were so reluctant to adopt in 2019. I am deeply honored to spearhead this very fitting virtual ceremony to recognize the outstanding contributions of our fellow Bicolano Kawani. Although it is a little unsettling that for this year, we received a total of only 16 nominees out of the 101,436 civil servants in Bicol. To my mind, there are more Bicolano civil servants who silently keep the wheels of government moving towards a better Philippines. Of the 16 nominees, 9 were for the Ngal ng Bayan Award, which is conferred to an individual for performance of an extraordinary act or public service and consistent demonstration of exemplary ethical behavior on the basis of the observance of the 8 norms of conduct of public officials and employees provided under Republic Act Number 6713. 6 for the CSE Pag-asa Award, which is conferred to an individual or group for outstanding contributions resulting from an idea or performance that directly benefit more than one department of the government. And 1 for the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award, which is conferred to an individual or group for exceptional or extraordinary contributions resulting from an idea or performance that had nationwide impact on public interest, security, and patrimony. All of these nominations were subjected to series of discussions and evaluations. Out of the 16 nominees, there were 13 who passed the rigorous deliberation of the Regional Awards Committee. Congratulations to all our regional awardees. I am also proud that 3 of them made it to the semifinals. Carmel Bonifacio Garcia of the Provincial Government of Catanduanes for Pag-asa Award, Sherwin Tubal Manlangit of the Department of Education, Bato Catanduanes, and Markson Bosquillos Mejia of the Department of Education, Sorsogon City for the Ngal ng Bayan. Thank you is an understatement to show our appreciation for your selfless acts in making our people feel that the government is functioning. For showing the true colors of Bicolano civil servants in hues of red, blue, white, and yellow, reminiscent of our national flag. You deserve to be on the spotlight on this virtual awarding ceremony. May our new generation see your sacrifices and values and shape the future of governance in the country, anchored on service with integrity and excellence. Mabuhay po kayo at maraming salamat for making us all proud.
Thank you, RD Daisy, for that profound message. We mentioned earlier that this is the second time that we are conducting this virtual awarding because of COVID-19. The first one was in 2020. But even prior to the pandemic, our guest of honor for today's ceremony is always enthusiastic in gracing our events. This afternoon, we are honored to have her. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome CSE Chairperson Alicia De La Rosa Bala.
CSE Director 4, Daisy Ponsalan Bragais, Director 3, Rosalina V. Moneda, CSE Field Directors in Region 5, and all other staff of CSE Regional Office, heads of agencies, HR practitioners, our esteemed regional winners, and other guests. Magandang hapon, good afternoon, marhay na hapon. Excellence acknowledged is excellence nurtured. Under the program to institutionalize meritocracy and excellence in human resource management, or PRIME HRM, we have identified 4 core HR systems, one of which is the rewards and recognition system. Why do we say this is core HR system? Because rewards and recognition is a positive action toward employees. If implemented effectively, it becomes an important and efficient tool in encouraging employee engagement and productivity in relation to organizational and societal goals. It is a confirmation that an employee is doing something far from the ordinary. His or her achievements and behavior are fueling the kind of influence and impact that would create lasting changes in the workplace and community. But more than that, we also want the whole country and even the whole world to know about these extraordinary stories. We need to shine the limelight on our frontliners, scientists, teachers, soldiers, agriculturists, managers, professionals, the men and women who deserve appreciation and recognition for a job well done. This is how we share best practices and learn from their journey. We are also building a culture of excellence, inspiring others to share the same passion and zeal in their work. We also want to re-educate the public on their notions about government service. They may be thinking it's all about transactional processes or mere desk jobs, but they don't know about the kind of dynamic, exciting, trailblazing, and self-sacrificing work that our servant heroes do on a daily basis. It is important to change public perception because it will also change their attitude and treatment of government. We want to transform our workforce, but we also have to work hand in hand with our clients to promote good relations and better transactions with each other. I hope that by now, we are able to see the significance of rewards and recognition as part of strategic HR, and also as a meaningful endeavor with the potential to build a better government and future for Filipinos. The Honor Awards program has 3 categories: the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award for outstanding contributions of groups and individuals with national impact, the CSE Pag-asa Award for outstanding contributions of groups and individuals that benefited their unit, agency, or community, and the Dangal ng Bayan Award for exemplary behavior displayed reflecting the public service norms under the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards of Public Officials and Employees as enshrined under Republic Act Number 6713. Our warmest congratulations to regional winners from Region 5. CSC Pag-asa category, Carmel Bonifacio Garcia, Supervising Tourism Operations Officer, Provincial Government of Catanduanes. Dangal ng Bayan category, Maricris V. Albo, Master Teacher 1, Department of Education, Division of Naga City. Noel B. Barbacena, Supervising Transport Regulation Officer, Land Transportation Office 5, Rawis, Legazpi City. Josefa C. Clarino, Principal 3, Department of Education, Division of Tabaco City. Hill S.B. Depositario, Teacher 3, Department of Education, Division of Naga City. Sherwin T. Manlangit, Teacher 2, Department of Education, Division of Catanduanes. Honorable Andy A. Mariscotes, Mayor, Municipal Government of Pulangi, Albay. Markson B. Mejia, Education Program Specialist 2, Department of Education, Division of Sorsogon City. Attorney Anthony C. Noida, Regional Director, Department of the Interior and Local Government, Region 5, Legazpi City. Julie Fe B. Pato, Engineer 3, Department of Education, Division of Camarines Norte. Johnny T. Samino, Master Teacher 1, Department of Education, Division of Naga City. Evelyn V. Saison, Financial and Management Officer 2, Bicol Medical Center, Naga City, and Feby T. Soriao, Teacher 2, Department of Education, Division of Catanduanes. In the recently concluded 121st Philippine Civil Service Anniversary, we introduced a 10-year theme, Transforming Public Service in the Next Decade, Honing Agile and Future-Ready Servant Heroes. This is in line with Ambition 2040 and the Philippine Talent Management Strategy or PTMS framework, where we aim to hone future-ready leaders and future-ready workforce to create smart organizations toward strategic HR. Our regional winners have displayed agility and future readiness during the pandemic, and we look forward to the impact their contributions will further show on their departments, agencies, and communities. I hope everyone will be successful as you advance to the next stage of the search. Salamat din sa pangunguna ng mga heads of agencies at sa kasipagan ng ating mga Human Resource Management Officers at ang CSC Regional Office 5 sa pagkalap ng mga nominasyon. I know it was not an easy journey, especially since the pandemic crisis forced us to revise the whole nomination process so we could push through despite the limitations we have. I congratulate you for quickly adapting to the use of online platforms and conducting virtual meetings or background investigations while maintaining the high standards of this awards program. Your efforts were well received, and I'm really proud of the nominations we were able to gather from Region 5. Hindi mapipigilan ng pandemya ang ating search for outstanding government workers at ang ating awards rights. You deserve this honor, and may this recognition help you shine brighter in your careers and remain dedicated to your sworn duty of serving the public. I also encourage you to help your fellow civil servants become servant heroes like yourselves. They may need your expertise, motivation, and example to help them rise above challenges and perform the best they can. Again, on behalf of the Commission, congratulations to our regional winners. Good afternoon and mabuhay!
Thank you, Chairperson Bala, for always inspiring us with your meaningful message.
The annual search for outstanding government workers forms part of the Civil Service Commission's Honor Awards Program, or HAP. The awards being conferred are the highest and most coveted recognition given by the government to individuals or group of individuals who have excelled or shown utmost dedication and commitment to public service. All government workers in the career and non-career service, including appointed barangay officials, may be nominated. The three award categories under the search are the Presidential Lingkod Bayan, Outstanding Public Officials and Employees or the Dangal ng Bayan, and the CSE Pag-asa. To know more about the search, let us watch this video.
Sino ang lingkod bayani? Ang Komisyon ng Serbisyo Sibil ay nagdaraos ng taonang search for outstanding government workers upang parangalan ang mga tapat, mahusay at katangi-tanging kawani ng pamahalaan. Sila ang nagsisilbing ehemplo ng serbisyo publiko. May kilala ka bang lingkod bayani? Kung ikaw ay isang head of agency, human resource management practitioner o di kaya'y concerned citizen, maaari kang mag-nominate ng isang lingkod bayani sa pamahalaan. Makipag-ugnayan sa Honor Awards Program Secretariat sa telephone number 9320381 o kaya mag-email sa payo.hub@csc.gov.ph o mag-text sa contact center ng bayan sa 0908-881-6565. Ating bigyang papugay ang mga karapat-dapat na lingkod bayani sa ating lipunan.
We believe that you are excited to get to know this year's exemplars. Thus, without further ado, we present to you the regional winners in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers. We will be announcing the winners per province. Let's start with the awardees from the province of Albay. To introduce them, we have Ms. Cheryl M. Navio Destura, Human Resource Specialist 2 of CSE FO Albay.
This year, Albay has garnered 4 regional winners for the Dangal ng Bayan category. We have Ms. Josefa C. Clariño, Principal 3 of the Department of Education, Division of Tabaco City.
Motivated by my earlier experiences of almost abandoning secondary school if it weren't for my alcansya. This became my personal mission to teach children, parents, and teachers how to save money on a daily basis. We established the iShare, saving habits augmenting resources in collaboration with NGO partner CIBI to teach youngsters how to set aside a portion of their baon. However, from 2015 to 2018, SLS learners in kinder to grade 6 found that their money stored in coin banks was easily taken to buy products they wanted, and their savings were reduced. As a result, we've improved the program by encouraging students to obtain bank accounts. Last school year 2020-2021, 545 out of 960 SLS learners has a saving accounts, had a passbook, and could track their savings. Ang inipon sa alkansya, diretso sa bangko ng bawat isa. Money teachings are also included into all topics in schools, serving as gentle reminders and follow-up for students. During the pandemic, we saw the impact of the program, as evidenced by several social media posts from parents, uploading the program for allowing their children's funds to be utilized during lockdown to purchase goods for their families, particularly for those who lost their job. Enhanced iShare made our learners financially wise and aware, enabling them to make better resource management decisions. This ordinary efforts of ours has had an extraordinary influence on the school community, as recognized by the Civil Service Commission Region 5. I am delighted, thrilled, and humbled to accept this award and to join the ranks of previous and current awardees whom I have long liked and respected. Thank you very much to the CSC Awards Committee for choosing me as one of this year's Dangal ng Bayan awardees, which is the greatest honor I've ever received as a public worker. Thank you to DepEd Region 5 and SDO Tabaco City, CIBI, SLS Community, and Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas Central and Regional Offices for nominating and supporting me. Thank you too to my extended family and friends for their unwavering support. I am fortunate that I was able to complete the FinLet program because there are many people who are willing to help. I am grateful for all of the assistance and support that it has provided me. This honor isn't just for me, it's for all of us.
Congratulations also to Mr. Noel B. Barbacena, Supervising Transport Regulation Officer of the Land Transportation Office, Regional Office Number 5.
This award is the proof of my hard work, commitment, and dedication for effective and efficient delivery of services to the public. Since my start in the government service way back in 2002, I always put emphasis on how I can serve our clients with utmost courtesy and total customer satisfaction. To the Civil Service Commission, maraming salamat po for this very prestigious award. This is an inspiration and motivation to continue my task as a public servant to serve our people, and this is what they deserve, my institution, the Land Transportation Office, and the government. This is also in adherence to the panunumpa ng mga kawani.
Mr. Noel B. Barbacena has been a loyal and dedicated public servant in the Land Transportation Office for 19 years. In these years, he has managed to accomplish several feats, including being the 2013 finalist Best in ARTA Compliance when he was the chief of LTO Tabaco District Office. As a Supervising Transportation Regulation Officer, he was also noted for his outreaches in different areas of Albayan, Sorsogon, where he deployed mobile inspections and registration units which brought the government services closer to the people. He also coined the LTO home delivery, where employees delivered unclaimed plates and licenses right at the client's doorsteps. As a road safety advocate, he has partnered with both the private sector and the academe to deliver the STRUT program through lecture discussions, practical applications, and demonstrations to schools and students. He also coordinated with city and municipal officials, PNP and the HPG to conduct synchronized programs and enforcement activities. As a leader within LTO, he has pushed and lobbied legislative agenda including the creation of 2 LTO district offices, one in Ligao and in Sorsogon. A philanthropist at heart, he has changed the way Christmas is usually celebrated to focus on others' welfare. For 2 years, the members of LTO Sorsogon District Office conducted Christmas charity events for orphanages and a program for children with autism in Ginubatan, Albay. Mr. Barbacena is also a volunteer reservist in the Philippine Navy Reserve Force. He has partnered with them for several humanitarian service during times of crisis, which earned him awards such as the Disaster Relief and Rehabilitation Operation Ribbon Award and the Military Civic Action Medal Award.
My special thanks and appreciation to the following who made part in this award. To my LTO Regional Director R.D. Francisco P. Ranches Jr., to my ARD Vince Nato, to my former Regional Director Attorney Noreen Bernadette San Luis Lute, to DOTR Secretary Sec. Art Tugade, LTO Assistant Secretary Edgar Galvante, LTO Executive Director E.D. Vera Cruz, to my LTO Region 5 family, to COA Resident Auditor Ma'am Maylene Lizaso, the Civil Service Commission Regional Director Attorney Daisy Bragais, ARD Rosalini Moneda, and PALD Chief Maricelo Soriaga, and the Civil Service Region 5, sa aking mga kuya at mga ate ng the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Philippine Eagles, to my Development Academy of the Philippines family, to the Philippine Navy, Naval Reserve Center, Southern Luzon family, to all the people whom I serve and will be served as a public servant, to my family and friends, to Sir Luis Panares Bello, to my nominator, former Ligao City Mayor Linda Gonzales, Congressman Fernando Vallejo Gonzalez, to Almighty God, I am sharing this award. In my years of service, I have continuously led employees in the effective and efficient delivery of services to the people. As a PICE advocate, I do believe that the values of patriotism, integrity, excellence, and spirituality, these are principles that I have always adhered to and followed as though it is my way of life, whether it be inside or outside the office. I am Noel Barbacena, a proud Lingkod Bayan and 2021 Civil Service Commission Dangal ng Bayan awardee.
Also included in the list of winners is Honorable Andy A. Mariscotes, Municipal Mayor of Polangi, Albay.
It was over a year ago when this man asked for his townsmen's help to rebuild the humble municipality of Polangi. With him winning the mayoral race back in 2019 came with goals that he will stay true to his promises to give back and help the people of Polangi. He called for unity to be able to achieve the town's cry for progress, beautification, cleanliness, discipline, and equal rights among Polangeños. And in just a short period of time, Andy A. Mariscotes became a staple name in Albay, being associated to phrases such as tapat sa tungkulin, walang pang-aabuso, and mahusay na serbisyo. Indeed, he became the action man his townsmen deserve. Proof of this are the numerous outstanding accomplishments, performances, and continuing services to his constituents, or what we now know as Alaga at Malasakit, the Mayor Andy A. Mariscotes approach. A man of few words, a silent worker, but always full of action, Polangi considers Mayor Andy A. Mariscotes a blessing. Applying his unique approach of Alaga at Malasakit, he made sure that no Polangeño is left behind. A mayor that truly cares and connects, qualities of a good leader that Polangi deserves.
I am very honored to be one of this year's Regional Dangal ng Bayan awardees. I am sincerely grateful for the recognition I have received for my work, because I am very sure that every other nominee for this award was capable, if not more, of winning this award. I have met several challenges, and each one of them has strengthened me to be the public servant I am today. This award would not have been possible without the inspiration I have received from my colleagues in the local government unit of Polangi, for whom I have the deepest respect and from whom I have derived the strength to challenge myself and perform better each day. I sincerely thank everyone who helped me reach a stage where I can proudly hold up this award as a mark of my achievement. And as much as I appreciate this award and grateful as I am for it, the greatest reward I've ever been given is the simple opportunity to help my fellow Polangeños in every way possible and to the best of my ability. I think there is no higher calling in terms of career than public service, which is a chance to make a difference in people's lives and improve the world. And I hope that this recognition of my work can serve as an inspiration to others in the field. Remember, if my work can make a difference, so can yours. Again, thank you and may God bless us all.
Congratulations also to Attorney Anthony C. Nuida, Regional Director of the Department of the Interior and Local Government, Regional Office Number 5.
I am humbly privileged to be one of the CSC's Dangal ng Bayan awardees in Bicol. Maraming salamat po. Such an award is an inspiration for me to do more in serving the public in the responsibility to uphold its values. Please allow me to present my initiatives in some of the accomplishments of this humble office. In response to the pandemic, the chairmanship of the IATF-EID in the regions was transferred to DILG. In addition to the task to head the policymaking body in the region, the DILG Region 5 also assisted LGUs to comply with IATF regulations. The DILG communicated with the LGUs all information and regulations of the COVID-19 response in aligning with the directives of the national government. I have been active in the weekly meetings, deliberating on the pressing issues and concerns in the region in the strategic points of the response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The BIATF was able to monitor the compliance of LGUs with the various preventive and response measures undertaken by the national government, especially on the implementation of the minimum public health standards and quarantine protocols. We were tasked also to support LGUs' contact tracing efforts by hiring additional contact tracers to augment existing LGU contact tracers. The Retooled Community Support Program is one of the important PPAs of the department concerning peace and development agenda. I initiated to integrate in the program the 7-day immersion of our DILG officers in the barangays to ensure full participation of the community, especially in crafting their enhanced barangay development plans, and to promote good governance through trainings of barangay-based institutions and barangay officials. Convergence between NGAs, LGUs, and community stakeholders was engaged in promoting whole-of-nation approach, which was implemented through the solution-seeking dialogues and Servicio Caravan. Through this effort, we were able to ensure full participation of the community, especially in crafting their enhanced barangay development plans. Through convergence, we were also able to conduct Servicio Caravan, training of barangay-based institutions, and dialogues with the community in discussing their needs for peace and development. As a result of the initiative, all barangays conducted with RCSP were able to produce their enhanced BDP, which became basis for funding and implementation by city, municipal government units, or other NGAs. The 49 recipient barangays conducted with RCSP in 2019 and 2020 were able to receive 20 million each under the barangay support to barangay development program due to the readiness of their EBDPs. Prior to my assignment in Bicol, one of the noteworthy efforts I handled is to the involvement in the rehabilitation of the island of Boracay. It was one of the President's priority programs in promoting tourism and development in the island. Initiative to create and lead teams among the members of IATF Boracay, like the Boracay Inspection Committee, the Boracay Security Committee, and the Boracay Investigation and Support Group, resulted to inspection and monitoring of 2,318 establishments, secured the ingress and the egress of the Boracay Island, and maintained peace and order in the area. The effort to rehabilitate Boracay was successful as it resulted to better implementation of environmental laws and developments introduced to further maximize the tourism industry in the island. Being a strong advocate of HR management, one of the areas of my focus is the development of personnel. In the initiative to implement the competency-based assessment through the SPMS assessment tools, DILG Region 5 was able to receive a certificate of recognition by the CSA and a bronze award for achieving the maturity level 2 process defined SRM. The online CBA and the online recruitment process in DILG Region 5 were initiated by our ARD as its RMSP head. The conduct of the online process was first among regions. To bolster morale of the employees, an incentive award, or EXCELS, or the Excellent Service Award, serve as a performance monitoring and positive reinforcement mechanism. At my previous assignment in Region 6, we were the first to be conferred with the maturity level 2 among all regional offices and even the DILG Central Office. This resulted to numerous benchmarking activities in that region by other regional offices. These are the efforts of this office in improving public service and leading others in accomplishing the tasks that would uplift the lives of the Bicolano people. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Michelle. Our warmest felicitations to the winners from Albay. In this virtual awarding, we shall also be hearing the message of the agency heads with a regional winner. At this juncture, let us listen to the message of Regional Director Francisco P. Ranches of LTO Bicol.
Good day, everyone. I am Francisco Ranches Jr., the Regional Director of LTO Region 5. Congratulations to the Civil Service Commission on your 121st anniversary. I know that you have contributed a lot in transforming public servants into better executives, especially during this time of pandemic. Congratulations to our two chiefs, Mr. Noel Barbacena, Dangal ng Bayan Awardee for 2021, and Ms. Grace Rojas, Dangal ng Bayan Awardee for 2020. We are proud of you. This is something big for us here at the Land Transportation Office. Mr. Noel Barbacena, the 2021 Dangal ng Bayan Awardee, is currently our Officer in Charge, Administrative Officer. He is a hardworking man, the former chief of different offices here in Bicol. He rose from the ranks and he's a person worth emulating. Pwede po siyang tularan ng mga empleyado namin. He's a source of inspiration. Again, congratulations, Mr. Noel Barbacena. Being awarded of Dangal ng Bayan for 2020 and 2021 through our beloved chiefs is something great for Land Transportation Office. The Land Transportation Office, being a regulatory agency, has been a recipient of resistance and criticisms from all sectors. But these two awards are living testaments that we in the Land Transportation Office are doing our job. Maraming salamat, Civil Service. Congratulations sa aming mga Dangal ng Bayan awardees.
Thank you, Director Ranches. Today, we are also grateful to have the Secretary of the Department of the Interior and Local Government, Secretary Eduardo M. Anyo. Let's hear his message.
Greetings to the Civil Service Commission Regional Office 5 and to the regional winners of the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers. It is my profound pleasure to join you as we confer the Outstanding Government Workers Awards on exemplary state employees from the Bicol region. By honoring these living examples of honesty, dedication, and loyalty, we are creating an environment among civil servants that is wholesome and beneficial to our government and to our country. Thus, I thank the CIC Region 5 for this event and for honoring the best among us. I am actually extra delighted today as two government officials under the jurisdiction of the Department of the Interior and Local Government were named among the regional winners under the Dangal ng Bayan category. My warmest congratulations to Attorney Anthony C. Nuita, Regional Director of DILG Regional Office 5, and Honorable Andy A. Mariscotes, Municipal Mayor of Pulangi, Albay, for your praiseworthy, wholehearted, and selfless public service. Ngayon din po ang aking pagbati sa lahat ng kapwa ko lingkod bayan na gagawaran ng parangal ngayong araw. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga sakripisyo inyong inialay at pinagdaanan upang matamo ang tagumpay para sa sambayan ng Pilipino. Indeed, the dedication and integrity that each awardee exemplified have set a benchmark for our colleagues in government to admire and emulate. And as we mark the 121st Philippine Civil Service anniversary this year, may our awardees serve as an inspiration to the vast army of public servants and to the entire citizenry to further participate in the work of nation building as we continue to tread these icy currents brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. Muli, pagbati sa lahat ng ating mga awardees. Maraming salamat sa inyong maayos, matino, at maasang serbisyo sa bayan. Mabuhay po kayo. Mabuhay ang serbisyo sibil ng Pilipinas.
Thank you, Secretary Anyo. And now, let us continue with the presentation of this year's awardees. To introduce the regional winner from the province of Camarines Norte, we have Ms. Evangeline S. Abate, Senior Human Resource Specialist of the CSE FO Camarines Norte.
The province of Camarines Norte is proud to have a regional winner for the Dangal ng Bayan category, Ms. Julie Fe B. Pato, Engineer 3 of the Department of Education, Division of Camarines Norte. Congratulations!
Ako po si Engineer Julie Pepato, Division Engineer 3 ng DepEd Camarines Norte at 10 taon na po ako ang kawani ng gobyerno. Bilang DepEd Engineer, ang aking tungkulin ay magbigay ng technical assistance sa aming mga schoolhead sa kanilang paggamit ng MOE sa repair and maintenance ng mga pasilidad ng DepEd. Gawain ko rin ang mag-inspeksyon sa new construction project ng DPWH at isupervise ang aming DepEd implemented project. Yun ay ang repair ng mga classroom, school clinic, at water and sanitation facilities, gayon din ang construction of slope protection projects. Nagmamalaki ng Education Facilities Section ng SDO Camarines Norte ay ang pagkakaroon ng 2.4 billion pesos allocation para sa construction ng classroom at technical laboratories noong 2017 to 2018. Kung saan ito ay 61% ng alokasyon ng buong Bicol Region. Dahil dito, mahigit 1,000 classroom ang naitayo mula 2018 hanggang 2020. At isa rin sa ipinagmamalaki ng SDO Camarines Norte at ako bilang miyembro ng Technical Working Group ng SDO Camarines Norte Bids and Awards Committee ay ang malalaking savings na na-generate namin mula sa aming mga bidding sa infrastructure projects. Noong 2019 sa aming alokasyon na 159 million, karoon kami ng 14 million savings. Noong 2021, sa 46 million na alokasyon, nagkaroon naman kami ng 10 million na savings. Dahil sa maayos at competitive na bidding ng aming ahensya, bawat sentimo na nakukuha sa mga savings na ito ay gagamitin ulit para sa pag-repair pa ng mas marami pang classrooms. Ang major challenge na nararanasan ko bilang engineer ay ang pagkakaroon ng matitinding kalamidad sa Bicol Region kung saan tinatamaan ang Camarines Norte. Dahil dito, ilan sa aming mga iniingatang pasilidad ay nadadamage at nasisira ng bagyo. Din ang pagkakaroon ng landslip. Noong 2020, dahil sa bagyo at labis na pag-uulan, isang 2-story senior high school building ang nanganib. Ngunit dahil sa mabilis na aksyon ng aming section at ng eskwela, sa tulong na din ng DepEd Central Office, babaan kami agad ng pondo. Sa loob lamang ng 2 buwan ay matagumpay na naitayo ang slope protection na magpoprotekta sa buong paaralan. Ang aking naipagmamalaki bilang kawani ng gobyerno ay ang aking pagiging engineer at isang babae. Babae na may puso sa kanyang tungkulin at alam ang kanyang responsibilidad. Yun ay maibigay sa aming mga mag-aaral ang maayos na silid-aralan.
Thank you, Ms. Evangeline, and congratulations to Engineer Julie Fe B. Pato of DepEd Camarines Norte.
For 2021 and for the past years, this agency has produced regional and even national winners in the search for outstanding government workers. For this year, 60% of the regional winners are from this agency. And this agency is no other than the Department of Education, Regional Office 5. Let us be all ears to the message of Regional Director Gilbert T. Sadsad of DepEd Bicol.
Attorney Daisy Punsalan Bragais, Director 4, Civil Service Commission, Region 5, guests, awardees, friends, good day. It is with great pleasure to witness the prestigious awarding ceremony of the Civil Service Commission, the CSE RO5 Virtual Honor Award Ceremony of the regional winners. My salute and congratulations to the 8 Dangal ng Bayan awardees from the 5 schools division offices of Bicol Region and other HAP awardees. This ceremony likewise highlights the celebration of the 121st Philippine Civil Service Anniversary. The theme, Transforming Public Service in the Next Decade, honing the agile and future-ready servant heroes, which aptly describes the role of the awardees in battling the challenges brought by the pandemic. To be recognized by the Civil Service Commission for your service and integrity is no mean feat. You would not have gone this far if you have not performed exceptionally well in your professions and for doing an extra mile despite of this pandemic. This celebration marks the beginning of significant involvement of everyone in all undertakings that lend credence to Bicolanos' resiliency in terms of adversity and uragon in the face of challenges. You have proven once again that even in these trying times, the pandemic will not hinder us in our pursuit of quality service. This CSE anniversary gives us an opportunity to transform public servants to agile and resilient heroes in the future. Let us strengthen our commitment to uphold our responsibility of rendering efficient, effective, and quality service to our people in the new normal. Our honorees this afternoon are testaments to the nobility of public servants in their quest for excellence. This recognition brings a ray of hope and joy in these tumultuous times and for being able to rise beyond the challenge of the health pandemic and become servant heroes. We are proud of your success and achievements. You chart the course for many to take so that their voices too may ring with pride when we say that we work in government. The whirlwind changed from what we were used to be. Time, work, concerns, opportunities, technology, and even personal choices is a huge leap for the next decade's modernization. You are the heroes that serve as catalysts in improving service delivery, building digital organization, transforming goals and objectives into actions, and inspiring others to do the same. Let us all work together in making every government worker a living example of public service, of a keen orientation towards results and performance, of viewing the fight against illiteracy and of fighting from the perils of COVID-19, and most of all, demonstrating exemplary behavior. As a public servant, let us all continue to reach our dreams, strengthen our talons, spread our wings and soar, move forward, and achieve the future we dreamed. Let us not stop in extending the best in us so that we will shorten the journey in achieving our targets. And as you continue to level up in your chosen field, rest assured that you will not be alone. We will be there with you, Together, let's join hands in carving a better future for public service. Thank you, Civil Service Commission, for honoring and giving value to our DepEd Region 5 modern-day heroes for their tireless efforts and notable accomplishments. To all our regional winners, continue motivating and inspiring government employees to improve the quality of their performance and instill deeper involvement in public service. Like a circle, the pursuit of excellence has no end. We salute your unwavering commitment to outstanding personal performance and servant heroism. To all of you, congratulations! Once again, good afternoon, mabuhay tayong lahat!
Thank you, RD Sadsad, for gracing us with your presence today. Before we proceed with the awarding, let us hear the message of our dear field directors who have been constant in conducting campaign on the search. We have Director 2 Sharon Farida A. Flores of CSE FO Albay, Director 2 Maria Dolores D. Salud of CSE FO Camarines Sur, and Acting Director 2 Attorney Alicia P. Salinas of CSE FO Camarines Norte.
Isang magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Nais ko po munang batiin ang aming Regional Director, Attorney Daisy P. Bragais, ang aming Assistant Regional Director, Rosalini V. Moneda, lahat ng mga namumuno ng iba't ibang ahensya, lalo na sa lahat ng mga tatanggap ng parangal ngayong araw, mga kapwa ko direktor at sa inyong lahat. Ang Honor Awards Program ng Civil Service Commission ay napaka-prestihiyoso. Ito ay isang batayan kung gaano kagaling na lingkod bayani sa larangan ng serbisyo publiko. Ako po ay nagagalak dahil sa probinsya ng Albay, hindi po nawawalan ng mga paparangalan sa bawat taon. Taos-puso po akong nagpapaabot ng aking kasiyahan sa lahat ng mga paparangalan, lalong-lalo na ang mga galing sa probinsya ng Albay. Naway ito ay magsilbing inspirasyon sa lahat ng kawani ng gobyerno, na kahit dumadaan tayo sa isang pandemya o isang kahirapan, marami pa rin ang mga magagaling, matapat at totoo sa serbisyo. Sana po ay ito ay ating ipagpatuloy at kayo ay tularan ng marami sa atin. Sa muli, isang taos-pusong pasasalamat at pagbibigay-pugay sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay po kayo.
The Honor Awards Program is an annual undertaking of the Civil Service Commission that recognizes government officials and employees who have displayed outstanding work performance. The search is tedious because there are really a lot of inspiring public servants. This year, we are once again amazed by their dedication and commitment to service. They are an inspiration to their co-employees and, more importantly, to their students. We are blessed to have these selfless and brilliant individuals to help shape our children into future heroes of society. As frontliners, they are concrete proof that excellence and integrity exist even in time of pandemic. To our regional HAP awardees, we congratulate you and we are proud of all your achievements. May this serve as an additional motivation for you to continue your exemplary performance. As Jonas Salk mentioned, the reward for work well done is the opportunity to do more. We have complete trust that these awards are not simply a recognition of your hard work. We know that you will continue to be inspired to strive and be the best public servants. The Commission supports all your efforts, and we at the Civil Service Commission, Camarines Sur Field Office, rejoice with you on your recognition.
A pleasant day to everyone. On behalf of the Civil Service Commission Field Office of Camarines Norte, it is with great joy and pride that I deliver this message for our 2021 Honor Awards Program Regional Awardees. As you well know, the Honor Awards program of the Commission recognizes officials and employees for their outstanding contributions and achievement in the delivery of public service. Being just nominated in this Honor Awards program is already an achievement by itself. This is all the more significant today given the current pandemic we are in, where the delivery of services is becoming more challenging each day. I'd like to congratulate all our regional awardees for facing up to these challenges and emerging victorious in the name of public service. Keep in mind that more than the honor or the material award that you may receive today is the value of being able to touch the lives of your fellow men, of being able to bring about change in the way we deliver our mandate to the people. Maraming salamat po sa inyong matapat at mahusay na pagsisilbi sa bayan. Congratulations and may you all thrive.
Thank you, Director Salud, Director Flores, and Director Salinas. Earlier, we have met the winners from the province of Albay and Camarines Norte. This time, let us get to know the epitome of outstanding public officials and employees from the province of Camarines Sur. To introduce them, we have the Human Resource Specialist 2 of the Civil Service Commission, Camarines Sur Field Office, Ms. Dana V. Altea.
For 2021, Camarines Sur has 4 Dangal ng Bayan regional winners. One of Camarines Sur's outstanding government employees is Ms. Maricris V. Albo, Master Teacher 1 of the Department of Education, Schools Division of Naga City.
Ms. Maricris Valiente Albo, Master Teacher 1 and the School Guidance Coordinator of Julian B. Meliton Elementary School, DepEd Naga City. As a grade 5 subject teacher, she conducted an action research which studies the benefits of implementing literacy strategies to improve the performance of pupils in Science 5. Ma'am Creasy served as the process observer of the JBMS Continuous Improvement Team, which devised the Math Tactical Bank, an innovation that aimed to improve classroom instruction which leads to better numeracy skills, specifically on multiplication of grade 2 pupils. The team served as the plenary presenter during the 3rd Regional Symposium at Oriental Hotel Legazpi City last November 7 to 8, 2018. They also conducted the Brigada Matematica, a CI innovation which capacitated the parents and teachers in guiding the pupils, especially in multiplication in the said activity. She is designated as a School's Guidance Coordinator and as the Vice Chairperson of the Child Protection Committee. Ma'am Creasy is one of the key teachers of the school. She performs as the Vice Chairman of the Screening Committee and Schools in Charge of Records. As the Master Teacher in charge of technical assistance, not only to her colleagues but even to madrasa teachers, she leads by example in the manner of guiding, influencing, motivating, and developing the confidence in ensuring the best learning results. A validator and evaluator of daily lesson plan in Filipino 1, self-learning modules and learning activity sheets in Science 5 and Islamic Values 2 and 3, and a writer of self-learning module in Filipino 1. As part of her community service, she conducted a supplementary feeding program to identify wasted and severely wasted children of Zone 3 Concepcion Pequeña, Naga City. A resource speaker and a proponent of School Inset and an active 2 bins holder as a BSP adult leader. Coach in some academic contests and an author of education-related published articles. Ma'am Creasy is commended for her dedicated service in her good record of attendance for several school years. In this time of pandemic, Ma'am Creasy served as one of the radio teachers during the implementation of Radyo Aralan sa Naga radio-based instruction. Ma'am Creasy was recognized as one of the 2020 Exemplary Employee of DepEd Naga City during the 2020 culminating activity for the National Teachers Month and World Teachers Day celebration.
Greetings to everyone. I am Maricris Valiente Albo, Master Teacher 1 of Julian B. Militon Elementary School, DepEd Naga City. It is my greatest honor and privilege to be recognized as one of the exemplary government workers in the Bicol region through the 2021 CSC Regional Dangal ng Bayan Award bestowed upon by one of the pillar agencies of the Philippine government, the Civil Service Commission. As COVID-19 pandemic halted the world, our role as public servants has proven to be crucial more than ever before as our nation continues to face its challenges. Thousands of public school teachers in the country like me had made huge sacrifices from the past year as we transitioned into distance learning. With love and compassion for our Filipino youth, the goal of making sure that education would continue as we mold our learners to be the best version of themselves who will once contribute to the rebuilding of this nation. While I am receiving this prestigious award, countless people who have always been at my side and contributed their generous help in my journey as an educator. First, I would like to extend my sincerest gratitude to the Civil Service Commission Regional Director, Attorney Daisy Punsalan Bragais, to the Department of Education Region 5, headed by Regional Director Gilbert T. Sadsad, and Assistant Regional Director Ronelo Al Firmo. To the people I work with, I am deeply honored to be part of DepEd Naga City. Thank you for the support. To Mr. Mariano B. De Guzman, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent, DepEd Naga City. Ms. Cecil Ferro, CESO 6, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, DepEd Naga City. Dr. Renato L. Gavino, SGOD Chief. Dr. Annalisa F. Abulok, OIC CID Chief. Dr. Mary Ann Papica, Public School District Supervisor. Mr. Luis P. Marasigan, School Principal 2. Ms. Antoinette Maristela, thank you for your guidance. Concepcion Pequeña, Barangay Council. Stakeholders, parents, my grade 5 pupils, my brothers and family, my friends and colleagues, my strength and inspiration, my husband and son, Renz. Above all, to Almighty God, may our hard work inspire more people. Thank you, Civil Service Commission Region 5, for this prestigious award. Diyos mabalos po sa saindong karahayan. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Our kudos also goes to Mr. Gil S.P. Depositario, Teacher 3 of Department of Education, Schools Division of Naga City.
Gil S.B. Depositario has exemplified respective norms, adherence to the call of his vocation teaching. His commitment in service for the benefit of citizenry gave rise to his initiated projects in line with his advocacy, quality education for all, and no one will be left behind.
Si Sir Gil, malaking tulong dito sa amin. Sabi ko nga sa kanya, kahit anong hingin sa amin, binibigyan namin full support ang mga barangay officers sa kanya. Minsan nagkitext na sa akin, gawa kasi ng proposal, automatic binigay sa akin, ako ba dyan. Kasi si Sir Gil, madami na po yung natulungan dito sa amin. Kaya po, approve sa akin si Sir Gil. Salamat sir sa tulong na ibinibigay mo sa amin. Lalo na sa mga ALS. Thank you.
doesn't come from getting everything you want. It comes from sharing what you have. For this reason, in accepting this year's award, I wish to dedicate it to those who have made my achievement possible. My parents, students, colleagues, stakeholders, and of course, the Civil Service Commission. It is with immense gratitude that I accept this award. The reason I dedicate my award is to recognize that it is not something I did alone. I am a member of an amazing team of professionals who tirelessly work to bring quality education to our people who without us would not have the opportunity for learning. I would like to thank the Barangay Council of Cararayan, San Isidro, Carolina, Pacol, and Panikwason. Thank you for their consistent commitment to our ALS programs and projects. I would like to thank DAPAD Naga, headed by Sir Mariano Villiguzman, my colleagues, friends, and family who gave their constant support in all my endeavors. I am also grateful for ALS. It has given me experiences and vision to see the reality of poverty. It has opened my heart to love and serve the lost, the least, and the last. To become a bridge for our learners toward their dreams and hopes drives me to do more and better my best. Thank you very much. This is Hil San Buenaventura Depositario, ALS Mobile Teacher of Naga City Division, believing that our simple act of humanity has a great impact in society.
Another exemplar from Camarines Sur is Mr. Johnny T. Samino, Master Teacher 1 of the Department of Education, Schools Division of Naga City.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako po ay si Janet Isinino. Ako ito sa puso pong nagpapasalamat sa civil service parangal po na iginawan niyo po sa akin bilang isa sa mga Dangal ng Bayan awardee sa regional level. At sana po sa tulad kong guro at iba pang kawani ng gobyerno ay magkaroon din po ng inspirasyon para po ay tularan po ang ganito pong karangalan para po sa kagaganda po ng bawat manggagawang Pilipino. Salamat po sa inyo lahat.
Congratulations also to Ms. Evelyn B. Saison, Financial and Management Officer 2 of Bicol Medical Center, Naga City.
My heartfelt gratitude to the Civil Service Commission Region 5 for the kind recognition bestowed upon this humble public servant. Starting as an ordinary clerk, I could hardly make both ends meet with the meager salary I was receiving then. Like my colleagues, we were vulnerable and became willing victims of usurers and loan sharks to provide for our needs before payday comes. 29 years ago, the rank and file employees of BMC with salary grades 1 to 10 boldly took courage to unite, and with a strong sense of cooperation, the BMC G110 Multipurpose Cooperative came into being. Our goal then was to gather our own resources and create options on improving our lot to protect ourselves from usurious loans robbing our dignity. Obstacles were many, but we held hands together to overcome them. Kung sama-sama, kayang-kaya. Kung magkakabalikat, aangat. Today, being a self-reliant cooperative, we are a recipient of various recognition and awards which we did not even aim for, but came as rewards for the outcome of our dedication and commitment. We have instituted best practices that sustains and strengthens cooperative values and a culture of shared responsibility and accountability. Cooperative services are made available to members to help them become more productive healthcare workers. We share our resources to the community as part of our social responsibility, including hiring of co-op staff with industry competitive and just compensations. Annual Christmas parties are held for the members and staff with their families. But it is making the difference in this period of pandemic that we are most proud of. On top of our services, we provided our members and co-op staff with COVID assistance in cash and in kind, calamity loans, and interest-free loans and educational loans. However, we cannot afford to rest on our laurels as challenges are becoming more intense with the pandemic still unabated. Let us look beyond ourselves and see what else we can do for others and the rest of the world before us. In closing, I wish to thank my family and friends, the men and women of the BMC G110 Cooperative, my BMC family, my mentors and benefactors for the inspiration and unwavering support. To God be all the glory.
Thank you, Ms. Dana, and hats off to all the winners from the province of Camarines Sur. Now, let us hear the message from Dr. Francisco DJ Sales III, Medical Center Chief 2 of Bicol Medical Center in Naga City.
I'm thrilled to this tribute to Mrs. Evelyn Saison, Financial and Management Officer 2 of Bicol Medical Center and awardee of this year's Search for Outstanding Government Workers under the Dangal ng Bayan category. There are many words and praises that cloud my mind as I reflect on this distinguished member of the Executive Committee of Bicol Medical Center. She is deserving of our profound respect and commendation for the many contributions she has made to the BMC community. You have given most of your youthful years to the advancement of our institution, 40 years at that. As you retire, please take with you the grateful thanks of the entire Bicol Medical Center. Diyos mabalos sa indong serbisyo sa bayan.
Thank you, Dr. Francisco DJ Sales III of Bicol Medical Center. At this juncture, let us meet the regional winners from the Happy Island, Catanduanes. Introduce the winners, we have Ms. Jillian Christine B. Tolentino, Senior HRS CSCFO, Catanduanes.
This year, Catanduanes has garnered 3 regional winners and 2 semifinalists In the 2021 Search of Outstanding Government Workers, our sincerest congratulations to Ms. Feby T. Suliao, Teacher 2 of the Department of Education, Division of Catanduanes.
A public servant's function goes beyond his job designation. It is a job that can be too demanding to others. It is indeed challenging, but when one commits himself to serve wholeheartedly, being a public servant can be a gratifying role too. I am beyond blessed to be a part of public service as a public school teacher. As part of DepEd Force, I have witnessed the hardship of my pupils and my parents. That motivated me to initiate programs that would help them to have a good learning environment in time of pandemic. Thus, I launched the project Furthering Effective Beginning Instruction for Emergent Reader, a reading intervention conducted at our district for the benefit of the identified struggling readers. In relation thereto, I initiated e-learning resources for kindergarten and facilitator as their guide and teaching at home. In order to motivate our young learners, I managed to have a kindergarten pantry and kindergarten bahay paaralan. All of this project I shared to my colleagues to strengthen the 4G of kindergarten. Helping one another against COVID. This is Project Katabang is all about. As I initiated the campaign aimed to provide the free mask to frontliners who were then struggling to get supplies of face masks during EZQ. Also, I initiated Maging Ligtas Dancercise, a demonstration video encouraging awareness of health protocols during pandemic to help lessen the spread of COVID-19 through a dance exercise. Then Super Typhoon Rolly hit our province. That left great damage to my hometown in Bato. They called me Teacher Patroller, as I visited and recorded some places that most damaged by typhoon to document their situation. As Christmas was then fast approaching, to ease the pain of my kababayan, most especially to our learners, I launched Happy Kid program, a feeding program with psychological therapy session with the help of my friends and was sponsored by University of Asia and Pacific Bigkas in coordination with Radyo Pilipinas. This time of pandemic, I also served as a regional kindergarten curriculum writer, storyteller of Kindergarten Catanduanes YouTube channel, radio teacher of DepEd Radyo Eskwela sa Isla, featured as Wonder Teacher of ABS-CBN, and recognized as K-Wonder Teacher, dubbed as Division Outstanding Kindergarten Teacher of DepEd Division of Catanduanes. I am already honored to serve the public as public school teacher. Teacher Feby cares, and I care for Isla.
Another exceptional Katandunganon is Mr. Sherwin T. Manlangit, Teacher 2 of the Department of Education, Division of Catanduanes. Mr. Manlangit is also a semi-finalist in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers.
So naisipan ko po ang programang ito, ang Radyo Educo, yung radyo edukasyon ko, gawa ng pandemic na ito. Hindi na nga naipagpatuloy yung mga pag-aaral. Way back March, kalagitnaan ng March, suspended na po yung pag-aaral.
Chinese authorities say they're investigating a viral pneumonia.
I'm declaring a public health emergency of international.
Walo na po, mga kapuso, ang kumpirmadong positibo sa COVID-19.
The number of Filipinos testing positive.
Quarantine is hereby imposed in the entire.
Dapat ini, matapos na ini. Today po kami ni
direct contact sa maestra.
Hangad mi man na sana matapos na ang helang na ini.
Ako nga pala si Sherwin T. Manlangit, isang guro ng Cagrera Elementary School. Nag-come up kami, naisipan ko itong programa na ito na radyo ko. Ano na kaya yung mangyayari sa ating mga bata? Dahil wala tayong face-to-face, paano na matututo yung mga bata? Bakit di natin gamitin yung mga radyo natin sa pagtuturo sa mga bata?
Dahil sa hilang nagakalat ngunyan, day po magkakaigwa ng face-to-face classes. Maliban sa modular learning, ang Cagraray Elementary School Annex nag-adapt ng two-way radio. Sa paggamit ng two-way radio, mamomonitor mi ang mga aki kung nakasunod sinda sa individual learning plan na itinao sa kila.
Video ng Philippine Coast Guard, makikita ang lawak na pinsalang iniwan ng bagyong Rolly sa lalawigan.
Hindi bababa sa 16 ang patay sa pagbayo ng super bagyong Rolly, ang pinakamalakas na bagyo sa buong mundo ngayong taon.
Sa kalagitnaan ng pagpapatupad ng proyektong Radyo Iduko, tayo ay hinagupit ng sunod-sunod na mga bagyo. Nariyan na yung super typhoon na Rolly, na kung saan talagang naapektuhan ang buong isla. Kabuhayan, infrastruktura, mga paaralan at iba pa. Walang ibang sumagi sa isipan ko, paano na naman ang mga bata? Hindi kami makapag-print ng mga module, hindi rin ma-charge sa mga two-way radio ng mga bata. Kaya't lumapit ako sa iba't ibang educational partner at tayo rin po ay napaunlakan na makahiram ng generator set sa ating SDO Catanduanes. Kaya't lumapit ako sa iba't ibang educational partner at tayo rin po ay napaunlakan na makahiram ng generator set sa ating SDO Catanduanes. Sa tulong at suporta ng ating butihing Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Susan Escoliano, at Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Loy De La Rosa.
Ako po si Imelda Torripalma. Ako tabi, nagpapasalamat man tabi sa pag-eskwela nindo akong aki dindi na nakatapos man ando akong aki na napag-graduate ko ngunyan maski sa pangdimyang to.
Hello, Wayne. Kumusta dyan?
Sir, morning. Okay naman po, sir.
Okay. Sinong teacher nga dyan? Present na ka, boss?
All present po, sir.
Diyan sa larawan na yan, may makikita ka dyan, may nag-iisa dyan na naka-polo barong ng white. Yung may mga kasamahan na mga naka-black ba yung mga suot nila? Tama ba? Nakikita mo ba yan?
Opo. Yung mga larawan na pinakita ko dyan sa inyo na andyan sa inyong mga module, yun ay ang mga leader ng iba't ibang bansa.
Ako po si Josie Tito Repalma, isang produkto ng proyektong Radyo Eduko. Bilang isang mag-aaral, napakalaki ng naitulong ng two-way radio sa amin. Pag meron kaming hindi nauunawaan sa aming mga aralin, madali namin itong naitatanong sa aming guro.
Diyos marahay na aga, tabi ako si Maribel Tolidana, Barangay Kagawad, Mantabi, ning Cagraray, Bato Catanduanes. Gapasalamat mantabi ako, tamaski, dahil sindaga face to face, maski pa inano, igwa sindang nanodaan.
Okay, nakikita mo ba yung mga larawan na andyan sa inyong module?
Opo.
Base dyan sa larawan na yan na iyong nakikita, ano-ano yung mga nakatayo na ngayon dyan?
Mga building po at saka airport.
Mga gusali, pinatayuan niya ng gusali at ng mga airport.
Nitong pagtatapos ng taon na to, sa ganito pong paraan, nabigyan po ng pagkakataon yung mga bata na nakapagtapos kahit na two-way radio lang po yung kanilang ginagamit kasi bawal po yung face-to-face.
Katulad ng ibang proyekto, ang Radyo Idoco ay nagsimula sa pagnanais na matulungan ang mga mag-aaral ng Cagraray Elementary School Annex. Through this project, teacher was able to sustain the interest of the learners in answering modules during distance learning.
The Department of Education Schools Division Office of Catanduanes takes pride in the articulation of care for Isla of Cagraray Elementary School through their most innovative strategy of using two-way radio to reach out to the learners on remote and various locations, ensuring that even without face-to-face meeting, still the teachers are present and on top of the teaching process.
Dapat ini, matapos na ini. Taday po kami ni direct contact sa maestra.
Hangad ni man na sana matapos na.
Radyo Idoco. Radyo Edukasyon Ko is a project of Cagraray Elementary School Annex for the school year 2020-2021. It is a part of our agreed adapted learning modality called blended learning, a combination of modular instruction and radio-based instruction using two-way radio. Cagraray Elementary School is located at the sitio of the Barangay Cagraray, one of the farthest barangays in the eastern part of the municipality of Pato. It is situated at the foot of a mountain facing the Pacific Ocean, making it prone to calamities. I was able to convey this idea to my advisor and a fellow member of DX4ICG or the Island Communication Group Incorporated, a local amateur radio club here in Catanduanes, Sir June Toledana. Interactivity is what motivated us in pushing through with this project.
Magandang umaga mga bata. Shane, magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga din po.
It allows us to have instantaneous communication with the students and vice versa. When everything was falling into places, a parade of typhoon brought havoc in the entire province of Catanduanes. Cagraray Elementary School Annex is in no exemption, being situated at the top of the mountain and has been easily damaged by the typhoon, including its residents. Being hit by a super typhoon, it has left the island powerless. Residents of Catanduanes who are residing in the different regions and outside of the country cannot help but worry as to the condition of their loved ones. But these events didn't hinder me. Being one of who extrapolates the situation to mitigate the damages brought by the typhoon, I have kept my antenna for the two-way radio. I was able to aid Mr. June Pantino, the OIC of the Bato Radar Station, and Police Staff Sergeant Renen de los Reyes of Bato PNP to throw the very first communication from the island to DCGB, an AM station of the Legazpi City after the typhoon. Alongside with my group, the DX4ICG or the Island Communication Group Incorporated, we serve as the communication platforms of the islands and were based at the provincial capital of Catanduanes. After this event, we slowly get back on our feet to continue the education of our beloved learners. At the moment, we are now on full implementation of the project, and this DO is planning on benchmarking the innovation across the division. A job of a public servant doesn't end in the premises of his workplace. One must be ever ready in giving his all in the service of his community.
Also, a pride of Catanduanes is Miss Maria Carmel Bonifacio Garcia, Supervising Tourism Operations Officer of the Provincial Government of Catanduanes. Ms. Garcia is also a semi-finalist in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers.
It is indeed an honor to speak before you and receive this prestigious award from the premier human resource institution of the Philippine bureaucracy. Thank you, Civil Service Commission, for this recognition. I have gone a long way, and this award is a reaffirmation of my committed service to the tourism stakeholders of the Happy Island. Again, my heart is full, and beyond words, I say thank you. tourism is often perceived as a complement of leisure travel, equated to the beauty of tourism sites and the adventures of travel. That is why for others, being a tourism officer is an easy task. But for me, the core of being a tourism officer is uplifting the lives of the communities where tourism emanates, serving our community-based tourism champions. Serving our tourism champions become more pronounced during this pandemic, where majority of our tourism workers have been displaced. Apart from the pandemic, the successive typhoons that hit Catanduanes in 2020 added more challenges to the industry. Nakakalungkot. I've always felt that 2020 was the banner year for tourism in Catanduanes. Nasa momentum na sana tayo. But because of the pandemic, the tourism sector has to take a back seat. But I knew deep within my heart that the pandemic will not stop me, that I have to take an initiative. I initiated the Tourism Cares program, which stands for COVID-19 Alleviation and Response Efforts for Safety and Sustainability. Under this program, we assisted the repatriation of locally stranded individuals, including foreign nationals, domestic tourists, and even overseas Filipinos. In close coordination with government agencies like Philippine Ports Authority, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, Philippine Coast Guard, Philippine National Police, Department of Tourism, foreign embassies, transport service providers, and even hotel accommodations, we were able to successfully carry out this assistance program. Under Tourism Cares, Tabang Turismo was born. It was conceptualized to provide assistance to Katandunganons who rely on tourism livelihood. It has provided food packs and hygiene kits to displaced community tour guides, surfing instructors, bangka operators, producers of souvenir items, porters of airport and seaport, and tourism frontline workers and tourism-related accommodation establishments. Tabang Turismo has also been magnified through sub-programs such as Happy Tummy Meals that provided meals to community members in tourism sites. As the province was devastated by successively strong typhoons, such as the Super Typhoon Rolly, meals were also provided to electric cooperative linemen who were conducting then the energy restoration drive. At present, the Gubing Pantry program provides pre-loved clothing to tourism workers. With a strong collaboration with the Department of Tourism and the Department of Labor and Employment, Catanduanes Tourism Office assisted our displaced tourism workers to avail of the financial assistance and Cash for Work program for displaced workers in the tourism sector under the Bayanihan to Recover as One Act. Because of the limited internet connection in the province, we had to manually enroll each tourism worker in the portal of the Department of Labor and Employment. Another significant program is the One Tourist, One Tree Environmental Advocacy Program, which encourages every tourist to plant at least one tree in designated tourism areas. Due to travel restrictions, this tree-growing initiative is now rebranded as the Trees for Tourism, which engages the locals to contribute to the overarching goal of regreening the Happy Islands tourism sites. I am also the trailblazer of the Tourism Ambassadors Awards program, a recognition program for tourism stakeholders in the province, recognizing individuals who greatly contributed to the advancement of the Happy Island tourism industry. These legacies reflect the aspirations of Catanduanans to have a better and stronger Happy Island. Still, everything is a work in progress. As tourism is an ever-evolving industry, we are being called to persist more, to innovate more, and to do more. In my years as a public servant, I have always aspired for excellence. I have always nurtured and imbibed that when others may have wavered, I persevered. When others have been stuck, I innovated. When others have stopped, I pushed through.
Julien, and congratulations to all the winners from Catanduanes. This time, let us listen to the message of Governor Joseph B. Cua of the Provincial Government of Catanduanes.
For the past 2 years, we have been greatly challenged by this pandemic. People lost their jobs, schools were forced to shut down, and the tourism industry was kept dormant. Consecutive typhoons ravaged the Bicol region, leaving us with damaged resources. However, as we all say, Bicolanos are Oragons, and we have proven these unfortunate events. As the local chief executive of Catanduanes, I am a witness to how government officials were able to alleviate the situation of the people despite the many difficulties of the present situation. As a matter of fact, Ms. Carmel Garcia, who happens to be one of the outstanding government worker awardees by the Civil Service Commission, has exemplified such excellence through the duration of her governance as the tourism leader of the Happy Island. For that, the provincial government of Catanduanes extends its warmest congratulations to Ms. Carmel Garcia and the rest of the outstanding government workers of the Civil Service Commission. I applaud each one of you for showing nothing but utmost excellence in leadership and public service. During these times, you have used your minds, maximized your potentials, and offered yourselves to and for the benefit of the people. You have transformed the resilience that we Oragons have into action. Indeed, worthy to be called as outstanding public servants. These kinds of leaders are what all government workers should aspire to be. Public servants who possess compassion and the willingness to immerse themselves into the community. Leaders who express nothing but optimism towards their vocation serving the people. Guided by your core values, continue to serve as inspirations to your fellow government workers and the younger generations. With that, I assure you that in the next few years, compassionate and determined government workers will lead the government in the service of the Bicolanos. Diyos mabalos.
Thank you, Honorable Joseph B. Cua. This time, let us lend an ear to the other field directors who have been very supportive of this endeavor. We have Director 2, Emeline O. Severo of CSCFO Sorsogon, Director 2, Jocelyn L. Marifosque of CSCFO Masbate, and Director 2, Enida B. Abordo of CSCFO Catanduanes.
Sa ngalan ng aking mga kasamahan dito sa CSC Sorsogon Field Office, nais po naming batiin ang aming regional winner at national finalist para sa Dangal ng Bayan ng Honor Awards Program. Siya po ay walang iba kundi si Ginoong Markson Mejia ng Celestino Tabuena National High School ng probinsya ng Sorsogon. Tandang-tanda ko pa noong 2019, nagkaroon tayo ng pag-uusap hinggil sa iyong nominasyon para sa taong 2020. Unfortunately, hindi natin naituloy ang iyong nominasyon dahil sa COVID-19 pandemic. Matagal natin itong pinaghandaan at matagal din nating hinintay at masayang-masaya ako dahil finally, alam na alam ko, 2021 is definitely your year. Binabati ko rin ang iyong mga magulang dahil ang karangalan mo ay karangalan din nila. Naway patuloy kang maging inspirasyon sa lahat ng mga kawani ng gobyerno. Sa muli, ang aming pagbati dito sa CSC Sorsogon Field Office.
Congratulations at isang mainit na pagbati sa lahat. CSC is here for the employees, from recruitment to retirement. Policies on recruitment are laid down via the Omnibus Rules on Appointments and Other Personal Actions, or the ORA-ORA, while retirement policies are laid down by GSIS. And with CSC, we have the terminal leave. But what about the period that the employee is in active service? CSC is still here. Policies on employment, engagement, and retention are also provided, one of which is the recognition of exemplary achievements of government employees. Thus, the CSC has an annual Honor Awards program, which aims to recognize outstanding accomplishments and exemplary behavior. Though the journey to achieving this prestigious award is quite difficult, but in the end, the joy it brings to the awardee is next to nothing. although most of the time actions manifested by the awardees does not aim to achieve this. Being the winner for the CSE Honor Awards is somewhat only a bonus. I believe the different programs initiated by the awardee already benefited a number of clients and stakeholders way before the HAP recognition. Nevertheless, the CSE Honor Award program shows only the government's eye is open for those who are exemplars, seeks to provide the necessary recognition for the awardees, though it may not mean that much, but the inspiration brought about by these awardees to the other government employees is a lot. The CSE Honor awardees are not ordinary employees. They are at the pedestal being looked up upon by the other employees who dreams that someday they would also be honor awardees of the CSE. So once again, my salute to all the awardees, and may your tribe increase. Congratulations.
My warmest congratulations to all our regional winners to this prestigious 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers. Isang espesyal pong pagbati ang gusto kong ipaabot sa mga winners po na galing sa probinsya ng Catanduanes. To Ms. Maria Carmel Bonifacio Garcia, Supervising Tourism Operations Officer of the Provincial Government of Catanduanes, to Mr. Sherwin T. Manlangit, Teacher 2 of the Department of Education, Division of Catanduanes, to Ms. Feby T. Suriao, Teacher 2, also of the Department of Education, Division of Catanduanes. I'm sure na marami pa pong katulad ni na Ma'am Carmel, Sir Sherwin, and Ma'am Feby na patuloy na nagbibigay ng kanilang excellent public service despite numerous challenges along their ways. Excited na po kaming makilala kayo at ihanay sa parangal na to sa susunod na taon. Gusto ko rin pong batiin and pasalamatan ang ating Schools Division Superintendent Ma'am Susan Bicogliano and ang ama ng probinsya ng Catanduanes, Honorable Governor Joseph B. Cua, for their untiring support to the programs of the Commission. Once again, congratulations and mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you, Director Severo, Director Marifosque, and Director Abordo. And now, to introduce the awardee from the province of Sorsogon, we have the Senior Human Resource Specialist of the Civil Service Commission Sorsogon Field Office, Ms. Josephine G. Daliosa.
Along with the regional winners from the other provinces in the Bicol region, is the pride of Sorsogon, Mr. Marson Dimilla, Education Program Specialist 2 of the Department of Education, Division of Sorsogon City. Mr. Mejia is also one of the semi-finalists of the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers.
Good day everyone, I am Markson Busquillos Mejia from SDO Sorsogon City. Life is a mathematics equation. In order to gain the most, you have to know how to convert the negatives into positives. Being an educator, it is a must to display great professionalism and commitment to public interest. One common scenario in public schools across the country is the lack of supply of appropriate learning materials which will cater to the different needs of its learners. Aside from this, unexpected fire hit the school in December 2018, which destroyed most of its learning materials. Given such scenario and based on the results of the Learning Needs Assessment, I developed numerous educational interventions and innovations to improve numeracy and literacy skills of the students. Among the successful learning intervention materials were contextualized strategic intervention materials, math games, math puzzles, math jingle, math Facebook e-classroom, math kiosk, math galing learning zones, no more dyscalculia, kayang-kaya ang matematika. The summer pre-kindergarten program offers a range of benefits to children, as well as to their families and communities. Children who receive early education are known to have a reduced need for special education instruction in elementary school and beyond. I am teaching them voluntarily. Another project that I spearheaded was Lingap sa Mamayan program. This program is beneficial to the indigents of my community. I initiated the project Ginla Join, Good to Badjao, a charitable act to the families of Sama Dilaot, present in the barangay by giving basic necessities, psychological and physiological assistance. I also collaborated with DepEd personnel, headed by our Schools Division Superintendent Sir William E. Gando, ALS teacher Sir Roy Harlego, as well as the community to build their house. I also implemented Project Cheryl and Christine, Edukalidad sa Komunidad. Cheryl is 18 years old who was forced to stop schooling when she was in grade 4 because of her heart illness. Cheryl is also living far away from the school that hinders her physical capacity to study. On the other hand, Christine is a diabetic student and could not cope up with the lessons. I gave assistance for reading, writing, and recognizing numbers to Cheryl. In the midst of COVID-19 pandemic, I initiated the following projects and the benefit not only students, also to the community. Project COVID Edukalidad is an online math class which is free and open to all who have an access to internet connection. Solve Mo, Load Ko is another platform of math online game that's joined by many students, and those who answer correctly will be given a constellation of smart load. I also initiated the project Estudyante Ko, Padaba Ko. It's an activity that aims to give support and assistance to students from indigent families by giving relief packs, mass, alcohol, and grocery items to over 40 students of indigent families. Another project that I made is Pandagdag Buhay program, where I continuously helps former classmate who is undergoing dialysis. Another project is In the Heart of Cubid, where I prepared food packs every week for the frontliners in the barangay and volunteered to help barangay officials in filing and verifying the social amelioration program. I enjoy the challenges of education and includes working with colleagues, parents, community, as well as the students. I am an educator, a public servant that aims to have significant contribution to the community, schools, and of course, to our nation. I want to be an inspiration to the youth and to the community in terms of commitment to public interest, professionalism, justness, and sincerity, political neutrality, responsiveness to public nationalism and patriotism, commitment to democracy, and simple living. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Josie, and congratulations to Mr. Markson B. Mejia.
There you have it, friends. The 13 regional winners in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers, together with their respective heads of agency.
We salute all Bicolano exemplars and all civil servants who are serving unconditionally amidst the emerging challenges. Truly, we are thankful to you.
And we would like to recognize as well the members of the Regional Committee on Awards who shared their valuable time and inputs during the screening of the regional nominees for the 2020 and 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers in Region 5. Their contributions in the deliberation process resulted in coming up with the roster of deserving regional winners and in the success of the activity.
The members of the RCA include Father Rex Paul B. Arjona, Director of SEDP, Simbag sa Pag-Asenso Incorporated, Attorney Norma Tan Olaya, Officer in charge of the Securities and Exchange Commission Bicol, Ms. Marife L. Luzuriaga, Chief Human Resource Specialist of the CSC RO5 Public Assistance and Liaison Division, CSC RO5 Acting Director 3, Rosaline V. Moneda, and CSC RO5 Director 4, Attorney Daisy Punzalan Bragais.
Thank you very much to all the members of the Regional Committee on Awards. At this point, let us welcome the zestful Acting Director 3 of the Civil Service Commission Regional Office 5, Director Rosaline V. Moneda, for her message.
Isang masigla at maligayang pagbati ang ipinaabot ko sa inyong lahat sa ka-121 anibersaryo ng Serbisyo Sibil ng Pilipinas with a 10-year overarching theme, transforming public service in the next decade, holding agile and future-ready servant heroes. I wish to congratulate our CSE Pag-asa and Dangal ng Bayan regional winners in recognition of their exemplary performance. We also acknowledge and appreciate the triumphs of this region's civil servants who made it to the national categories. I hope that this will motivate and inspire government employees to continue to improve the quality of their performance, instill deeper involvement in public service, bring hope and inspiration to the public and colleagues as we showcase the outstanding contributions, sacrifices, and show of commitment of civil servants, especially in this time of pandemic. We invite civil servants all over Bicol region in our yearly Honor Awards program to showcase their unique contribution and be recognized as one of the awardees of our prestige search for outstanding government employees. Thank you for your continued support to the programs of the Commission, and together, let us make a difference. Mabuhay, Bicolante!
Thank you, ARD Rosalie V. Moneda, and congratulations once again to all our awardees. May your tribe increase.
In conclusion, we would like to reiterate the Philippine Civil Service Anniversary Celebration 10-year overarching theme, transforming public service in the next decade, honing agile and future-ready servant heroes.
To everyone who has been part of this momentous activity, our awardees and guests, and to all of you, thank you very much for being with us today.
Once again, this is Jill S. Iturralde.
And I am Neil Jan Morada, leaving you the words of Plato. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes practice. We do not act rightly because we are excellent. In fact, we achieve excellence by acting rightly.
Ang serbisyo sipil ng bayan ko, lingkod na tunay ngayon kailanman. Laging tumutulong, laging nagpapayo, at sa kawali ay siyang patnubay. Ang serbisyo sipil ay tanghalin, ito ay ating dakilain. Maging tapat na sa ating tungkulin, paglingkurang lagi bayang giliw. Ang serbisyo sipil ay lingkod na tangi, ayaw natin ito'y ating ipagpunyi. Mabuhay ang serbisyo sipil ng bayan ko!